There we are.
All right.
So,
Is there a way to share the screen or no?
indeed, there should be, and I'm about to do it.
I was about to start sharing mine just to show the.
Well, you can. I mean, you probably already have the actual.
Yeah, I've had it downloaded.
Yep. So, if you want to share yours, that's completely fine. I was mostly gonna go over they left us some GitHub notes. I'm not sure how updated this is
Wait, GitHub
because the last
have a
document.
Git. So we do have a Git.
In
Where?
theory, I have no idea.
In theory?
Because if you take a look at
That's for 2025. Damn.
Okay, yes, I do want you to
Yeah.
make
Luna, your microphone is a little bit muffled. It's a bit hard to hear you.
Sorry.
Go over here, WBL. Cool. So, yes, there you go. Okay, on campus hours. There's all this fun stuff over here. Okay.
So yeah, this is a chat room that I'm not in.
Yeah. Well, what's your email?
Actually,
no, this is the
Art by Lucky
WBL
or okay.
orientation.
Yeah.
This is the
they gave me the. Oh, okay. I'm in neither, so.
Okay. So, let me see if I can add people, I guess.
Oh, that's lovely if you can. Include all.
What's your email? I don't know if I can. Just letting you know. I'll try.
Hold on. Right, I should probably actually give you the. Hold on. I think it's the school email for that, not the personal email. Hold on. Let me grab that real quick. Yuppers. One sec. I'm glad I started sharing not my actual entire screen because I just realized if I were, I would have just completely exposed all of my passwords. That's not cool. Let's see. It is ewaldro2, so EWALDRO2 at email.cpcc.edu.
I got EWAL.
DRO2 at email.cpcc.edu. Thank you. I appreciate this.
Huh. Okay, so maybe.
Just search Aaron. Just search. Yeah. Yeah. Just search Aaron. It should come up. Yeah, Waldron. That is very strange. I am visible. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's at lab.cpcc.edu, but even still,
yeah,
I do show up as Aaron Waldron. That is very strange.
I would say that since again, I don't
never
even know
if
I can add people because I don't think I am an admin to this chat.
I've asked, but it may have gotten lost in the the flood of emails he probably gets every day. Let me ask him again.
I mean, you can always take him on Discord. He's online.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah. So essentially, I'm sorry, you guys, because this is what the third week that we are in WBL, and we haven't really done much.
Second. Started the third would be next like Monday, pretty much.
I thought we were the third. I guess we're getting on to the third, but yeah.
I think this is the third week technically, like in with the scheduling.
Well, in any case, we're kind of late, so I'm sorry about that. With that said, we just got access. I'm pretty sure halfway through this week to our actual club, not club, to our project files. So that's good. What I feel like is the last thing that they've posted up there, and I might be wrong. So the last the date modified for the knowledge knockout. Newer to older. So the newest thing modified were the 3D assets. But
probably compare versions.
Yeah, this was in May 5th. So okay, they changed up some 3D assets, but I guess as far as actual updates, well, notes and things like that I can tell, the last things were these two Word documents that were posted at the end of January, and I mean,
Yeah.
all the way up until these, like, it was all January, and which I don't really understand. These ones were from January 31st, 29th, and this stuff all the way up here is January 25th. But anyways, with that said, these are the last two
Oh,
sort of guidelines that they left us, and it's the project analysis where they show us what they have done so far and what we still need to do, and the team structure, which was the last things that how they divided the work last time.
yeah, I was gonna say, does anybody else have access to the availability SharePoint, by the way?
Availability.
Yeah, it's like in the middle, knowledge knockout group availability. I've been requesting access, but so far, no dice.
Are you talking about the file of the projects?
The file or the project files we have access to, or at least the ones that were the backup that was submitted 6/15/2025. So that is the latest that we have it, I believe.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
there's like an availability page that was copied over from like January 23rd, and I was wondering about that. But let me take a look at the I've looked at these before, but let me take another look at them. I
Open up your
just
screen
so
before I actually start getting confused about. All right.
oh yeah, no, I haven't
Okay.
gone off of the Unity project, my bad.
Then
But
okay.
the so I'm presuming that the team stuff hasn't even been updated, so we should probably honestly work on all of these, but and that can actually count towards our time, so that's lovely. But for all of us, what are our specializations? Because for me right now, even though I'm able to do most other things, I am currently deciding to specialize in programming, since that's also something that I'm doing for my current project, and I need to stay brushed up on my skills. What about the rest of you?
My I'm more focused on the 3D modeling part. Just the modeling using Maya, the animation and 3D modeling, and the animation aspect. Those are the three things that I was focused on because I was taking 3D game design and animation. Animation and a certificate in design. So I'm not really big on the coding aspect with the UI buttons or the coding in Unity.
Oh,
wow.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I was gonna say, oh my, this camera is not set up properly. That is all we have. Also, why is, shoot, what's this guy called? What's the pink mustache? I can't remember.
Hello,
Why is
everyone.
he
My name
here?
is Markiplier.
Yeah, I'm freaking Markiplier in here. No, I was gonna say, I was thinking, just based on that for you anyway. My first thought was keyframing and like button presses. So like once we get the honestly, even while we're still working on coding the UI, assuming that it's in a non-working state right now, depending on how we're supposed to be coding things, I could see any like animations made to work with Unity would be good for like selecting, changing, and I think that's something you can do with just the UI system alone. But it might be nice to have like maybe like a 2D 3D transition for like the buttons or something, or like just having the buttons be like, oh, you click on it. I don't know if any of you have played TF2, but like, you know how like you click on the badge and it spins, something like that, where it's just like, oh, you have a little bit nicer of like a feedback when you click on something. That's something I'm just thinking of off the top of my head. So programming. Oh, you are cutting out.
The animation.
Yeah, we can't understand you. Hold on.
Sorry.
No worries. I'm not sure how to fix that. It appears your connection may be a little shaky.
It's internet.
Yeah. Discord may be screwy.
Is this better?
Oh, much.
Yes, but are you okay to talk right now? I'm just asking because I remember last time you were actually working at the time of the meetings, but so.
I'm off work right now.
Okay.
Hey, look. I believe
Yeah,
John
I'm
is
good.
the one at work.
All right, sweet.
I was trying to
Yes.
ask if the what you said about the spinning thing. So would that be a file that I would make in Maya of the animation, or you were saying that you would do it in Unity? So
There's, I believe there's a way to go between Maya and Unity. I could be wrong. If you could do some research into that, that would not only count towards your time, but it would also help inform us about how to go about implementing it. So I'm not thinking that it actually does do like a 360 spin or something, but more so like I could see things like moving or tilting or like just reacting to the cursor a little better. If that's something we end up doing. It was just a thing off the top of my head to think of to work on. But anyway, just because I know that a majority of the work right now is needing to be programming. So, or at least that's from what I'm getting from the document. So I want to make sure that there's stuff for everybody. John, I know you are currently at work. Is there a way to just say like real quick what your main focus is? Lovely.
Definitely the modeling aspect. Honestly, I'm just not going to sugarcoat it. I'm just not good at coding all that much. Was never really my strong
It's
suit.
okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right. So maybe we'll see. So, okay, there's 3D characters not present in the scenes are represented by 2D sprites. There's 3D environment. There's no 3D environment currently created or planned for the characters to be placed in, but the characters that are in the files appear incomplete with duplicate parts and an attached podium that should ideally be in a separate model. The poly count is also rather high, with 130,000 polys per character. Good lord!
130,000? What the hell? Wait, whoa. Why do we need that for a Jeopardy game?
What? But polys?
Now,
that's worse.
I feel like we gotta keep in mind
that's software gore.
From January, they have had a whole semester to work on this stuff. So
we need to ask Silas about if there's any extra things that we're missing. But okay, that's something you guys could work on cleaning up then potentially. I didn't even realize you were going to be having 3D characters until I saw the scene.
Oh yeah.
Like this definitely seems more like it's meant to be kind of Kahoot, but not Kahoot. I was not expecting to see like an entire whole like. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, but it definitely lacks cohesion stylistically, and it also it definitely looks rough right now. So that is definitely something you guys will be able to help with. Oh gosh.
All right, so
over 100,000.
130,000 per character.
It's
That's insane.
Oh boy.
For looking at the, I'm sorry, because I'm pretty sure it's these box guys right here.
Yep. Because they're.
They look so simple.
Hold up. I'm not able to look at it. Can you describe what the character looks like so I know what's 130,000 about it, or what shouldn't be 130,000 about it?
I think it's probably the curves.
It's 2 squares, like a head.
Yeah, it's a rectangular prism. It's got like. I think some of it is made out of NURBS objects, which is probably where the poly count's coming from. But it's very, very simple in terms of like how it's let me I'll take a screenshot of it and I'll put it in the. I don't know if that's the one with 130,000. Yeah, I know. Garden of Bam. I hope they learned.
Y'all saw that and have seen that, right? Where they had like
like I said,
square
model gore for real. I get it if you're not like a seasoned game developer, but oh my goodness, even that's even for like 9-year-old me, that would be overkill, I feel like. But let's see. Okay, looking at the 3D assets in the archive. So I'm trying to let me look at where is it? Oh shoot, did I? Oh no, it's okay.
The
I need
project analysis, the team structure, what are we doing?
Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to.
Oh, no worries.
A way to group. Right. Okay, there we go. Firefox added groups. Yay! Love it. Anyway.
Hold up. Let me actually see. Hold up. I see you're streaming. Let me look at this.
Okay. You're good. Hold on. Here it is.
Hold up.
I also posted it in the chat. Let me see if I can go to the other camera. Scene camera.
Turn off the 2D part over there on the.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I forgot.
So yeah, it's the TV guys. There's the pink mustache and there's the 3 other ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's 130,000.
Again, what I'm clocking here is the what looks to be I think these, because they're smooth shaded and the rest is hard shaded. I don't think they edited the normals. I think those are whatchamacallit. I think those are like NURBS curves or something. And that's what's contributing to the poly count. It's also likely that they exported it in a manner that is, I don't think you can actually export the smoothed version of an object without actually physically subdividing it. Let me see if I can. It's got a controller.
So the Maya smoothed out version, all it is that it's a preview of doing a subdivision.
Oh my gosh, it's still got Cinemachine.
Yeah.
I've never worked with Cinemachine. I don't know if that one's still updated, but I remember that from like the like Lego project that they made us do. Alright, hold on.
You know what's something that I was thinking about this when it comes to this project?
Okay.
We could just make the animations and things like that just be that, just actual video animations, and we just use canvases. Like you set up like a canvas on the back playing out the animations whenever they happen.
Yeah.
And you literally just place canvases, so you don't have to actually load up all the 3D models and all the, all this stuff whenever you
that's
run
possible.
it. I know it's not ideal. It would change a lot of things. So
also, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so they didn't do UVs on this, which I understand, but also, I'm sorry, I'm just now looking at the podium texture.
Hey, again, just student project.
It is, yeah. I'm not trying to roast them. I'm just. It's funny to look at. It is funny. It's funny. Let me. Okay, I think. I honestly, with all of this, I can't even. I don't know where to begin on this. How, like, what to look at. Where to look at it. I'm wondering if we just start from scratch.
How about we take a look at the whole project this week? Just start like seeing what's the end game, and see how everything works and everything, and then see like if the models need to be changed or.
Which they do for sure.
Like stuff like that, and like just like, okay, we got to change this and like .
Yeah, I feel like our best bet right now would be to, how.
If I remember, isn't there like isn't the.
Yeah, there's a January.
Okay, so they do have some code in here.
So
we shouldn't start from scratch. There's stuff to use, like.
Yeah, we shouldn't start entirely from scratch. I more so mean like this main, like, because I'm already. To be fair, I think. Hold on, let me see if what the other scenes are. There's main, and this is main test. Not enough questions about mulch. So this is, I assume, using the Oh, okay. Oh, right. The other thing is that it's Jeopardy. Okay, so okay.
Oh wow.
Category. Category. Yes. Category. Perfect.
Cool.
Okay, I can't click off of it. Oh, okay. I press escape. So there definitely needs to be some like explanation. Question. Okay, tab doesn't work. Do the next thing. That's okay.
Have a little green outline animation thing going on.
Yeah, it looked like it. Answer. Hold on. So I think. Okay, so it doesn't seem to flip things unless. Hold on. So it is on a canvas. It is a world space camera. Interestingly, let's see. So I think they were saying in it that they don't update or they don't actually save anything yet. But you can enter things into categories and whatnot. Okay. All right. That's good at least. So we can are you what's the word? Davey, are you is that how you pronounce your name, by the way?
I usually just go by David.
David? Okay. So David, are you a programmer? Are you a modeler? Which one? Like what's the?
I am actually in the design course, but I kind of do a little bit of everything. So I am also taking
Heck yeah.
the animation and programming certificates. So that's fun.
All right. Heck yeah. Jack of all trades, just like me. For real, for real. All right. Lovely. So, because this is definitely, it is going to take multiple people to comb through these to see like what all is in the code.
I feel like for this week, the best thing that we can do is just actually go ahead and try to do a September project analysis, since they already have the January one, and so we just go over the issues that they had before. We see if the music still hasn't been looping or if they fixed that.
Yeah, that should be easy.
Slider, all of this stuff. Just go over the stuff that they've mentioned, see what has been fixed and what still needs to be done. All this stuff. So
I was gonna say, because there's a couple things in there that look pretty easy to fix. Hopefully, again, don't want to jinx it, but some of those things I could potentially easily fix. Other things are more like I don't even know where to start, so I'll have to do a bunch of research on it. But yeah, so I'm looking at the team structure and responsibilities here. I presume we're gonna want to make like a, or maybe gonna want to make a separate version of this, in order to put like in the names of the people who are actually who are working now, as well as like their stuff. But I also wanted to ask, because you said something about a Git or GitHub. I know how to use Git in terms of like how to contribute things to a project. I do not know, however, how to set up the master, and that's why I wanted to ask about that. Do we have a master project? Do you know?
Again, like I said, I don't even know if we have access to the GitHub for this specific project. Like, is this a link? No, it's not a link. Cool.
Oh wait, where did you? Oh, there's a GitHub. I didn't even realize. Okay.
Well, there's a GitHub notes and documentation.
I didn't
so,
see that.
You know, they're just hello.
Wait, really?
This
Where's that?
It's well, in the colors thing. Let's see, where is it? Was it in the?
How much longer do we plan on staying on? Because I'm gonna try and get home. Because right now I'm just doing something. I can be home to be on and actually really sit down and see what we need to do.
Well,
that's fine with me. I'm not sure. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not sure for how much long we're gonna be doing this meeting specifically, but again, if we have anything that we want to talk about throughout the week, like we could always just hop into the Jeopardy meeting chat or just chat through the actual text channel. So either works.
Either works for me. I'm more able to hop onto call pretty frequently. As long as I have like a little bit of heads up, I can show up pretty much whenever.
I'm basically in a situation where if I'm not binging getting stuff done with one of you guys, I'm gonna be working because right now my other job is slowing down, so I'm doing DoorDash to pick up the other end. It really is just a situation of just like whatever you need me to do, I will sit down and get it done. I don't care what it is. I'll help out.
All right.
Rad. Lovely. All right. Yeah, so team structure, team skills.
You can go. I'm recording the whole meeting.
So,
November, December. You know, if you need to.
I forgot about that.
It's more so for my peace of mind of being able to write it down and just.
All right.
Kind of do it. I don't know. Yeah, because my brain is very scrambled. I kind of need to write stuff down or else I forget.
Yeah. So you're good. Right now, what I guess is the main thing is just open up this project analysis and open up the actual project, and we're just gonna compare things and see if they're still sort of like if everything over here still applies, what they have changed throughout the past semester, because I'm not sure if there are other notes that I just haven't found yet in the actual SharePoint. But from the notes that I can see here, the last time that they really updated us on what they had to work on was this January 2025 project analysis. So if you want to take a look at that and just compare to what we've got currently in the project, sounds great to me.
As long as we all get the Unity project, that's good. If we don't want to set up a GitHub, if the GitHub is gone or not up to date or anything, I or somebody else can also have like a we can do it manually with a master project. I would, where like one of us has the main project and adds and removes and changes things, but I would prefer that to not be the case. But if it's mostly heavily on the programming end and we don't have many of us doing programming, I feel like that's at least a little less cumbersome. Yeah. But I don't think it's the best option. So I would definitely I want to ask Silas as well about that. I think we should push for a Git or some kind of, I don't know if there are any other ways of piling things together and like adding and removing changes. But it is also very important to learn stuff like that for jobs. So it's also a good experience for all of us. But
well, from what I was noticing, most of programming is really related to UI, which is not. It's a lot of work, but it's not hard work, if that makes sense. Like, it's time consuming, but it's not difficult.
Yeah.
So really.
So yeah, some of this is like, yeah. I was gonna say though, some of it though is saving and loading. That's the really stuff that I gotta remember. Okay, good.
It's not that difficult to learn. You really just gotta create a folder or whatever in the host computer, and you just add a file with the data that they've placed in there. So it just changes the player configs, player preferences, and things like that.
Lovely. All right, yeah, I think I remember doing something similar to before. I haven't done it in a while, so I'll have to do some research. But that's okay.
I feel like the last assignment.
What is there specifically like environment and like modeling wise that I could go ahead and start working towards? Because I can sit down in the afternoon and probably.
All right.
Start knocking it out.
Yeah, I do think that we need to first take a look into what still needs to be worked on from the January stuff. What has changed since the time that they've made this document, and if nothing has changed, again, the poly count for the models was a bit high when they left us these documents. So 130,000 polys per character, and there's 4 characters.
Okay, yeah, right. Here's the characters. I see them. Okay, the mesh.
There's a way to edit them. I'm sure if there is a way to import them back in.
Like, there's no way that this is that many polys. I refuse to believe it, but it would be really funny.
Definitely in The Last of Us 2 was only like 55.
Yeah.
It looks so simple. Like it's not like a dragon.
That is really simple. No, that is absurdly simple. Like I could probably remake that in 5 minutes.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's all rigged and animated though. So.
True. Yeah, they did have some animations, but I don't know how I don't know how to access.
Can you open that up again? Is the TV
here? That's
does the actual screen for the TV actually has like a curvature to it?
Does it?
It looks like a little bit. Yeah.
Oh my, that might be where it is. Like.
Well, no, I'm figuring it's in the neck and arms, but maybe.
Would it?
Like I said, I'm trying to figure out where the actual file is, though.
Would it make sense to just rip the rig and remake that a little bit, just less with less polygons, and then reapply it? Because that would be very easy.
Hey.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to open it, but it only opens in the 3D viewer, which is obsolete and doesn't work, and it's really annoying. So I can't actually access the model.
Wait, hold on. The stream was screwing up. It kind of looks similar to Blender. That's Unity you have it open in right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can open these files.
If you could rip those models out and expand them.
Yes, you can.
If you could rip those models out and essentially
that's what I'm trying to do.
Give it to me through like the rig or anything through.
Okay, so that's the camera.
So can you right click it real quick? Just the actual model file. Right.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so there we go, and you can see it in the Explorer. Show in Explorer.
Oh, thank you.
So there you go. That's usually how you find assets, and then you can like edit them from these projects and things like that.
Anime.
So if you
want
to open it in Blender or Maya or wherever, that's where you get the.
That's in the files.
Yeah, it's just I'm just getting home now, but what I was saying is if you could go ahead and like rip that and it's like basically give it to me in a way I could open up in Blender, I can make something with 10 times less. You know what I mean?
I honestly, again,
10
I think
times more optimized.
it'd be
10
fine.
times more
Yeah, it'd
optimized.
be fine to even just like remake it. Like it's not necessarily like I don't even know if that's what we want to do. And honestly, okay, so just some notes looking at what we have. Is the main goal to just make Jeopardy, or is the main goal to make something that is like Jeopardy that all of the students and teachers can use? Because I'm fine with making more than just Jeopardy, to be honest. I feel like if we're supposed to be doing like Jeopardy, it's like we can do more than just Jeopardy. But let's focus on getting the main thing done. But that's just a personal thought, if nothing else.
I think we gotta go
all right, I'm here.
with
Yeah, sorry.
I forgot your name, Davey, to do what he said, analysis review meeting again.
Yes,
on September.
yes. September what? Oh, hi Silas.
That actually had me so dumbfounded. I had to come home to see if I could like recreate the model in 5 minutes.
There's the models. Those are some of the models that I just sent your way. Those should be the FBXs. But I don't know if if Unity is like changed them at all. So Silas, we had a couple of questions about how this is gonna work. Because we're kind of without direction for right now. We're gonna work on a project analysis for sure, but because we haven't really gotten any solid work done for the past 3 weeks, and we need to move. But for one, we don't know. Is there there's a GitHub mentioned in the November to December 2024 folder. There's a small document that mentions a GitHub.
Yes.
If there is one, we have yet to see it, and we do not know how to access it, let alone how to. And I can help with commits.
About.
Yeah.
So
we also
I will get you all into the disc. I mean, I'm jumbled. I will get you guys. I thought I spent. I'm not. Where?
Let
me see. Let me go. I might not have them.
Also, do we have like a what's the word? Do we have like an overview that's like specifically about like what the main purpose of the? Because I know we talked about it in like in the orientation. By the way, I still don't have access to the anyway, but it was talked about in the orientation, like what the general idea behind the project is, but do we have like a solid direction on what it is supposed to be beyond it's Jeopardy, or it's it's basically just Jeopardy, but but it's not proprietary software or whatever the word is. Is it?
It literally is Jeopardy, but with the ability, like it's instead of paying for something or whatnot, it's essentially for the school to have it in I guess company, but in-house like Jeopardy tool that isn't required to be managed by another company, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing, the whole goal for the project is anybody that has the application can start it up, create a new Jeopardy game, and set it up for their class with just minimal with minimal knowledge with anything, right? So
one thing that I thought about,
it should just be as simple as creating a new Jeopardy game, making maybe even having like different types, right? So like let's say you have different classes, like if you're a teacher that has a section 1 and then a section 2, right? Where the 2 is the more advanced class, and you want to have a Jeopardy game for your more advanced class, right? Being able to have those options, right? Essentially, if like one teacher, some way that ties it to that person, right? So if one teacher creates a Jeopardy game, whenever they start up the Jeopardy game, they will be able to always get to those games that they've created, right? And then if another teacher they have a totally separate set of games that's specific to them.
Okay, so yeah, just local files then is what I'm saying. Okay.
Outside of that, some of the ideas were like like a 3D version. Which, let me. Can I get 1 second? All right. So I think I did invite a couple people. So who's going to be primarily working in the GitHub for the Jeopardy?
I mean, for me, what I'm thinking of doing is I don't know how to set up a Git. I know how to
But the Git's already set up and everything.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say I know how to commit changes, but there has to be somebody in charge and accepting and updating those so that other people can retrieve it.
Right, I'll do all that, but there should be like at least one branch that all the other branches and stuff get sent to, and then that main branch, or I'll be the main branch, but the person who's in charge of that group's branch will be the one that sends all the changes to the main branch, essentially.
Oh, I was gonna say it might be. I was thinking it would be an easier solution to have one of us be in control of the Git for that, because we can then, or at least have like our own version that all 5, 6, 7, however many of us can all asynchronously submit changes for review by like the lead or whoever, or we can all kind of help work together on accepting and declining changes and whatnot, and communicating about that, because that would be a lot more feasible, and it would also prevent any like delay on things. But would that work? Would that be, because we also don't know, is the project files backup 6/15/2025, are those the most recent?
That sounds like about right. Yeah, that sounds like during the summer.
Because without access to the GitHub, we can't like download the most recent. So that is the most recent that we have to work with.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Essentially, the group, whoever the group leader is, or whoever is designated as the one that's gonna have the group branch.
I was gonna ask, who is our lead?
Technically,
Davey, is that you? Is it? Okay.
Supposedly, yes.
Supposedly.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being that branch that gets added to the main and everybody can like.
Cool with that.
Because I'm pretty sure you can open multiple branches, so I can have my own branch and then just have the sort of group branch that gets added to the main.
Yeah, so you can have like the group leads branch, and then others can branch off of that and then send that to the group lead, and then the group lead, after accepting or declining any of the group's changes that they want, once they're satisfied with everything, they can then send their branch over to the main branch, where I would do essentially.
By the way, John, just
the full branch into the.
Yeah. All right. Awesome, John. I did want to ask for an update. Is it 130,000 polygons?
1 sec, because I just had to get I spent the last 5 minutes just seeing if I could make something that looked literally similar without it. I gotta actually, for some reason, it's really tiny. Let me figure this out. I forgot how, because I built a new PC recently, so I gotta figure out or remember how to look at that.
We're currently going over the notes and documents and stuff that we got, and one of them mentioned that the one of the models was like 130,000 polygons.
Viewport overlays.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Any minute. Holy crap!
So Davi, can I get your username for GitHub?
It's I'm pretty sure it's the same. Yep, it's the same as my Discord. It's Vincarious.
With a 1.
Oh no, not with the 1.
Without? Okay,
yeah.
Without the. All right. Also, John and Luna, do you guys have
I can figure out that something's wrong because clicking on the body crashed my blender. Almost.
Okay.
Oh
no! Okay, so they did not fix that since January. It's good to know. We have work that.
Let me make sure that's not a fluke. And let me make sure that's not a fluke. And I just like.
All right.
Maybe it was made in an older version. I mean, I suppose it was probably made in Maya, judging by like the make of it.
It's good news. We have
great news. We don't have to fix the model. We just need to completely replace.
You know what?
Again, it's very simple looking though.
All right, check your.
Again, I
you should have an invite.
I'm sorry, I feel bad for laughing.
Dobby.
All right, let me see. Do I have anything going on?
Oh dear.
Home, I guess.
If you guys need help with any UV mapping as well, I can try my hand, or like at texturing for UV maps, I can do some of that as well. I do know how to do it.
Property, there we go. Accept invitation. Hooray! Yay! I'm in the Jeopardy group.
Let me open up GitHub real quick.
You now have push access to the SGD Universe / Jeopardy repository. Awesome.
Alright, so I think you have to invite people to it, or something like that. I am trying to remember how he added me to the Moon Garden project. Yeah, so, yeah, there's pushes, polls, importing repositories so that we can all get the same version of the project and then we can update it as needed. Where you can just download all the changes and it'll automatically change, because what Unity does is it's hooked into it, so you can just do that and it'll work, generally speaking. I'm also wondering, Silas, about the editor version that we're in. We're in 2023.2.6F1. Are we thinking we're going to try and update that, or are we going to stay in 2023.2.6F1?
If y'all think, if y'all are confident enough in updating the version to 6,000, latest version, whichever.
Yeah, I'm not. It doesn't have to be 6,000 either, because there are some more major changes in 6,000. I'm currently doing my my capstone project in 6,000.0.56F1, and I noticed there are a few instabilities that I wouldn't want, or I wouldn't want in the main branch. But even just like a 2025, I think it's hold on.
I don't think they have 2025.
It's actually not that bad.
Or no, not 2025.
Okay, it's actually not that bad. It's just for some reason my PC decided to freeze for a split second. I thought something was wrong.
All right,
I was going to get really scared.
Yeah, so there's 6,000.2.4F. There's 2022.3.62F1, I think, is the main long-term support. So actually, yeah, it looks like we may be on 2.6F1. Okay, so we're actually about as far forward as we can be. Never mind. Unless we're updating to 6,000 for the long-term support anyway. That is as far as we can go, my bad.
All right. Well, either way, that's so are we still on with the whole let's make a project analysis for this semester, and we're going to take a look at what they were saying in the January project analysis, see if any of these issues have remained, which ones of these issues have been solved, and like just if we find any new issues that might be within the project. One thing that I did think about is in the GDD that they set up, they do say that they want this game to run on any computer. So
that's more than doable.
Yeah, what I was thinking of is, since schools usually don't really like installing things on their computers, and they prefer to access websites like.
Oh, do you want to do a web version?
I mean, yeah, we can try, and I mean, I know we're far away from the exporting stage, so yet.
True, yeah.
We can set this up to be HTML exportable,
Yeah, because I was gonna say I don't know how that works, but I do know that for the web stuff anyway that I tried doing for some of the other projects, Unity has since busted everything. So I wouldn't suggest doing it on their website if that was the thought. But not WebGL or WebGL build support is potentially not good. But we can try.
Yeah, no,
I wouldn't rely on it though.
We're still far away from the exporting section of this.
Yeah.
We first need to get the game to work, and then we export the game so that people can actually play it.
Yeah.
But it's just something for us to think about down the line, so that
yeah,
it can run on any computer, even if it's like a 10-year-old Chromebook or something.
10-year-old Chromebooks, from my experience, could literally not even handle robot skaters sometimes, though. So we have to be very careful.
Well, they did say any computer.
I feel like the older ones were better.
Yeah,
can I run it? Is this some student in the future is going to make a can I run it on like my 1 kilobyte microchip thing, and we're all gonna have to suffer because of it.
How many craps do you need to run Jeopardy?
Yeah. The CPCC Jeopardy project situation is crazy.
So we're just gonna analyze it and figure out what's going on, pretty much from what I'm understanding. The whole thing.
That's what I was trying to ask without knowing how to say it.
Yep.
Yes.
So
I'd say
now,
you said so.
that's the main thing we're doing. Throughout the week, we're gonna continue to message each other throughout the chat. Do you guys want to have the meeting every week on Friday? After hours,
honestly, yes, we can do Fridays, but
Oh, go ahead.
I just would like to vote
Friday,
that we maybe do it more
after
frequently.
6 p.m. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, I would almost rather that we do it more often than that, if possible. Though, like maybe twice a week, just because on Friday that's a lot of time in between where like we could be. Granted, we could also be asking questions and stuff in the hub, but as long as we can all trust each other to be more on top of replying, and I understand, like for example me, I sometimes just straight don't see something until the next day, but for a project like this, at least like max 1 day response time would probably be best. That way we can all coordinate a little bit better, even if it's just simple questions, because I think that would at least, now that we've talked, now that we've gotten to know each other, I think that it'll be a whole lot easier. But if any issues or problems come up, then we are all free to talk to each other. We are free to schedule an extra meeting. We don't always all have to get on at the same time either. If somebody needs to do something else at a time, or if it's only something between a few people, I'd say that's fine, as long as Davey knows about it. Is that all right with you guys?
Fine with it. Yeah. I would also prefer to have it more than once a week. It just really depends on your availability, because I don't know how you.
Yes.
I'll also just say it this way: I am a very like goal-oriented person, more or less. If you just tell me what you need from me, I will literally just sit down and just basically charge forward until I get that done. If that makes sense.
Heck yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm definitely prone to getting like overwhelmed by all the things. That's part of why I'm like trying. I've been leaning a lot right now on like people having a concrete idea of what we're doing, because like as soon as I have that, it's the same way of like I will charge forward and get to work. But
because I'm respectfully, I'm still at a point where it's like I still kind of don't really have a clue exactly what I should be doing.
Well, now,
I kind of do, kind of don't.
Doing is does everybody have access to the January 2025 project analysis?
I believe so. Yes. Are we going to make a separate? Are we going to make a separate? That way we don't override or override.
Right? Can you see the OneDrive, the SharePoint with all the knowledge knockout stuff?
If I remember, that's what you sent earlier, right?
January 2025. Yeah, that's something that was shared with all of us. I believe everybody said they had access to it. Is there anybody that does not?
Knowledge knockout. Yeah, I see it. But that's there it is. Project analysis.
I'm gonna pin the message if I can. Can I pin the message? No, I can't.
You should be able to.
Well, it's this one. This link. Cool. There we go.
Yeah, I think having the ability to pin would probably be a good idea. Unless if he could have that if he doesn't already.
So there's that. So this is the link where we have our most of the files. So that's where you can get the Unity the project files back up. It's down there. It was last updated on June 15th. And this January 2025 project analysis, that's what we're going to be taking a look into, because even though it hadn't been updated at the end of this of the semester, so this is what they were working on for pretty much.
I'm just gonna hold on. Sorry, I'm looking at this now. I'm realizing based on the document, this is definitely not the most updated, because I don't see any of the things that were like, this looks a whole lot cleaner.
It might be an old file then.
I feel like a good part of this is older. Yeah.
Who sent
the
this
Unity
over?
project appears older.
Yeah, because if you take a look into it, the project files backup is from June 15th. This is January 29th, so the stuff that we have for Unity is newer than the stuff that they had for this project analysis. I'm pretty sure, and I might be wrong.
Honestly, I prefer to have the older version. Like, it looks like there's more to it. Like, more. Like, I don't even see the main menu. There's no main menu in this. None whatsoever. Not that I could see.
Hold on.
I could be wrong.
Was Silas the one that sent this the file?
No, this is just in the OneDrive for all of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
see.
I wonder maybe what's missing somewhere, like maybe the latest one.
Okay, yeah. There's.
Oh yep,
I just hit play on the Unity project, and yeah, it's a little. Oh well.
Yeah, because like look at the. Yeah, look at the. That is way better.
Wait. Oh wait, hold up.
Yeah, like look at the all of this looks so much better.
Well, we can always work on that. That's mostly just using canvases on Unity.
Precisely.
Have you guys ever worked with canvases in Unity and buttons?
I have tried.
I did for a class, and I just didn't get it.
Hard. I don't know why I cannot understand them as much as I should. Really, I will work on it though.
So here's the thing: do you guys want to have a meeting just to, everybody look at tutorials simultaneously, just to, so everybody's on the same page about canvases and things like that?
Yes, 100%. Please, yes.
All right.
Because a lot of this applies to all four of us. It should.
Please let the meetings be like, if we can like set up where everyone is available, like that would be very appreciated.
Yeah. So again, we don't. Also, Silas, we do not have access to the availability chart. I don't know if we're gonna have our own separate one, but we don't know how to, or at least I don't know how to set up the SharePoint for that. So that would also be very useful for us to have one, so that we can better coordinate these meetings. I am not aware of how SharePoint works though. Wow.
Oh wow.
So sorry, you'll hear me making random noises and vocal stim when I'm doing something else.
No worries.
Let me know if it's ever a problem.
I didn't realize my microphone disconnected.
I'm sorry.
I was wondering why nobody was responding to me.
No, we're just ignoring you because we hate you. Horrible.
I was thinking we just left them. We just pretend they have a meeting at this point. He's thinking.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
So
availability?
In order to the availability chart isn't available. But I was gonna say, are we just gonna make another one, because I do not know how to work SharePoint, but it appears to be what the availability calendar was done in on the original.
I actually don't even know what availability chart you're talking.
Hey, we can always just make up our own.
It's
like, just say, hey.
We just need to pick a proper thing to do it with.
All right. I do know that
Honestly, we could just use
not
it.
this weekend, like right now, but the next one I might not be able to join any meetings or anything because
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
What availability? Oh, I see. Group availability. Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to make your own, that's fine. That was something that they decided to do.
And are we able to like add and remove things, or mostly just add, create or upload? Does that should let us do that, right? That's good. We can do that
Should be
on the
able to.
OneDrive. All right, cool. Just gonna make a test folder real quick. It's purple. All right, lovely. Can you guys refresh the page and tell me if that shows up for you guys?
yes, it does. Look at the test.
Lovely.
Seconds ago.
All right, lovely. All right, I will delete it then.
All right.
Oh, I haven't had time to download everything. Technically, tomorrow's my first day off since last week, so.
Hey,
oh gosh.
You don't have to download everything, okay? I feel like the main thing to download is the project.
Oh yeah, you don't have to download the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just the backup of the files. Even then, again, I think we're not working with the latest one, so I wouldn't even go about. Well, actually, so here's the thing. That GitHub, we all need to be added to the GitHub because that way we can pull. I'll need to do like maybe a separate meeting for us all to learn how to do that because I can help pass forward the knowledge to you guys. But because I've still got like a recorded version of the tutorial that my boss gave me, but yeah, we can, because we also I think that's the one we need to be making our comparisons against, because this one does not appear to be, if it is the most what's the word, version, the most recent version, like I said, we're gonna have a fair bit of cleaning up to do, and even then I would almost think we need to start fresh, but or not entirely fresh, but definitely like give the code a look over and just like port over what we can use. But
if that is how y'all wanted to do that, I could just like I'd be completely okay with that.
Yeah.
But
we'll just have to see.
Main repository.
All right, lovely. So yeah, you'll have to add us. I do not know how that goes though, because that's not my side of things. But
so I'm gonna send a couple of things in the chat from the old group chat from the summer. I'm gonna see what I can.
So sorry, those are my notes from when you were talking earlier.
Okay.
Because, like I said, they kind of they made it to where we can't add students to the groups anymore. So that's the only reason we even doing what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Normally I would have access to the old group stuff.
I was gonna say, is there any updates on how talks about that are going? Because that is definitely something that we need.
Yeah, unfortunately, all they said was it's due to FERPA, and there's nothing that they can do. So
that's just ridiculous, but
that's definitely something that we can challenge then, because that's literally how it belongs. It belongs to the school. It was for a class. What do you mean, the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act? What?
That sounds crazy.
Oh.
We might as well start from scratch.
Yeah, we literally might as well start from scratch then. Like, what are they gonna do? Sue us? Hello? What the heck?
If that is what y'all want to do, I can get started and get myself like a better list of what I should be like focusing on. I'm being dead serious.
Yeah, honestly.
Forget everything. We're just doing everything from scratch.
No,
the thing is, Silas, I don't want to give you the impression that we're going to be able to finish this within the semester if that's going to be the case. But we genuinely, with all of the issues we've been encountering, we may as well. It is.
At least I know whatever's being done is my work, and I know how to work around it. Essentially.
Yeah, especially because we don't have the other people to talk to, so whoever's passing the baton, we are basically going in half blind. So again, we can take our week to do to look over the code, see what does and doesn't work. But I would say in all likelihood it would be a good idea to start with a fresh project and port things over that we can use like scripts. And then edit as needed, but I think it really depends on how functional it is. So I think if we can do a meeting where we go over that, again, I think us all being added to the GitHub helps that we can all retrieve the data that we need and we can look through it then together. That would probably inform the final decision
I
on
sent
whether or
the
not we decide
GitHub
to move over.
in the chat.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I do want to see how well what we currently have works before.
Yeah,
we actually
because so
decide
far it does seem to work pretty alright. It's just that we're missing a lot of the like core, like that was mentioned in the thing. But we do still have the basic functionality. We just don't know how to save it or anything. I don't think that was implemented.
Well, saving shouldn't be too bad, but yeah, we gotta. Let's first take a look at what
Like I
works.
said, I'm sending stuff in the chat right now.
Yeah, the last stuff that I've seen was the tree.taiga.io. Is that already a port for the project? Huh. Not a YouTube. Oh, okay, okay. So there's a question feedback. That's cool. All right.
To be honest, I need to look at what Jeopardy is in the first place at this point because I've honestly forgotten most things. It's been so long since I've had to do one of those for class.
Isn't it like Family Feud where you guess the answers or something?
It's more or less Family Feud, but
I've never seen Jeopardy either.
Imagine a more focused version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Project status and to-do list. That's awesome. Wow.
Yes. Oh my god.
To say that things accomplished. Things needing completion. This is entirely unformatted. I'm going to real quick format this. Just add.
Okay.
Maybe we should not have. Where are those noises coming from? Does anybody else hear that?
Wait, I have a fan on.
Noise?
It might have been me, because Opera GX.
I thought I was.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's awesome. Don't worry about it. I was just wondering where it was coming from. I was trying to make sure I didn't have something open in the background.
I might be edgy.
No, it's fine.
All right, so there's all the videos and the zips that they posted during the summer.
All right. I've just realized the everybody that sees the video recording of this meeting will see that I was pretty dumb and I was trying to open our RTF with Adobe.
That's fine.
We're not.
Who cares?
Don't say that. We're just coming into blind. We can figure out what's going on.
Literally, yeah.
Oh well.
All right, here we go. Yes, I'm formatting the to-do list real quick, a little bit better.
Over the weekend, if we can, let's try to just go over. Okay, what do we have? What can be used? What's not working that well? And then, when can you guys meet next week? I'm not trying to end the meeting. I'm just trying to figure out what sort of game plan for now.
Yeah.
I'll put in my days off since we are trying to do like 2 meetings within the week, or most meet as much as possible meetings during the week. And I'll put it in Discord. If there's something else where you want me to submit it, like when we're all available, then let me know.
All right.
Okay. All right. I guess, is there anything that I am needed for right now for like in terms of like helping set things up for all of us? Like making sure things, because I know again we need to do a meeting where like I show you guys how. I assume you guys do not know how to use Git maybe you do, and maybe I'm lame for assuming, but
very basic stuff. Like I know that I can
Okay,
collect
good.
stuff, and like you can probably see again in the video recording of the meeting, I was trying to, I was kind of fumbling about trying to figure out where I can actually download the stuff that we had. But yes, I do remember.
Oh yeah,
Pushing,
because Git
pulling, you know,
should
all that
let
fun
you.
stuff.
Yeah, because what
if
it
you
does
want to
is
give a
it's
lesson,
its own program that you run, and it'll do most of the heavy lifting for you. It's pretty simple, but I don't know how to set it up. Is the thing. But sorry, go ahead, Luna.
I was saying, like, if you want to give a listen, I'm 100% for it.
All right, lovely. So yeah, and I do also agree that this meeting is getting a teensy bit long, but it's mostly just because like I would probably need a minute to like kind of put everything together and make sure I have everything in line to actually show you guys and make sure that I'm doing it right. So I'm not just teaching you guys how wrong, and then we all fumble around to figure out what I did wrong, and then I'm like, oh no, I'm stupid.
Nah,
I did this wrong, and you're like, oh.
It's all good.
I'm not the best teacher, but I would like to try my hand at doing it anyway, because I think that it is important for us all
I
to know
do
how to do
have
it. So
to get going.
All right, take care, Silas. Thank you for your help.
But
We
if y'all
appreciate it so
y'all
much.
do need anything, just at me. I'm gonna try to find some more stuff for y'all.
All right,
All right, lovely. Thank you.
Have a great day, Silas. Take care. Be safe.
See, where did that get saved? I'm going to throw this in here. It's just literally lightly formatted, and that's basically it. But let me. Oh, hold on. Where did that go? Here we go. Lightly formatted.
Yeah, thank you for formatting that, by the way.
You're good. It's literally I just added some bolds and added like some.
I know, but it does a lot. It does a lot.
It does. I feel it. I added a slight note on the Cinemachine thing too, because I'm pretty sure that's something you can just use normal animations for. But I don't know if Cinemachine makes that any easier or harder. But we'll find out. But yeah, so we can always discuss that later. But all right, so
open that up seriously.
Do list.
TF viewer free. Here I come.
Set up meeting.
My God, you need to send me a code. I'm downloading a file viewer.
You shouldn't need a file viewer. You should have Microsoft stuff already on your computer if you're working for school, because I'm pretty sure it just comes free. Like you can download it free, but we may. I mean, if it's not like set up on your computer, that would make sense. You need to actually get it. But yeah, no, it literally just downloads. Should. If it doesn't, then please tell me, because that's not how that's supposed to work.
I'll just download something from the. It's just literally I don't have anything to open up to view that file for some reason.
That is very strange. Were you able to on the other one? Why is it an extra like 40 some odd kilobytes? What the frick?
From what I know, I've
that.
never opened an RTF file in my life. It's always been like a PDF.
Yeah, hold on. I'll save that as a PDF instead. Never mind. I can create one PDF for free every 30 days on a rolling basis. Because I have Creative Cloud, but that doesn't include Adobe Acrobat Pro. Screw you, Adobe. I love you, but screw you, actually.
So
ripping you apart with my teeth. Heart emoji.
How much
Sorry.
anger?
Oh wow.
Haha. I'm very. I will say, I'm very, very grateful to my parents that I am able to have Creative Cloud. I do not diss the fact that I have and I do not take it for granted that I have Adobe product. But oh my god, sorry. Adobe itself is such a crap company. I hate them.
Mm-hmm. It's a wonder that they're selling Substance Painter as a one-time license on Steam. I'm gonna buy it when I can. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it eventually when I can.
Thank you for telling me this. This is huge.
Oh my god, Substance Painter 3D right now is $25.
The what?
What? It's what?
Oh no, never mind. That's $25 a month. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that makes more sense for Adobe.
But $200 for a permanent license.
Whew, at least there is a permanent license. That's crazy. I thought they had completely switched. I'm still pissed off at what's the word? The Clip Studio.
Okay.
I touted them as like this awesome. They were fine. You know, it's one of the few art programs left that was a one-time purchase. Nope, not anymore. Oh well, sorry. If I ever get to be too much, by the way, please let me know. I'm sorry. I tend to get
I was
loud.
just about to be like that guy who talks about this other product that nobody uses, but hey, it's free.
Heck yeah. Which one?
Krita. It's like.
Heck yeah! I had a feeling you were gonna mention Krita. I actually was using it just earlier instead of Photoshop, just because it feels nicer sometimes. It's a nice loose program. Yeah, Krita, Fire Alpaca. Sorry, go ahead.
I just don't want to get used to Photoshop because I know that as soon as out of college, unless I get into a company that actually gives me a license, that's expensive.
Or yeah, because you can get a student discount, but whew.
Yeah, no, unless you're a pirate, which is wrong. Don't pirate stuff, guys. It's bad.
Yeah, man.
Camera, or do you actually
I do say, yeah, we're saying it for the camera. I was gonna say, we're still recording, aren't we? Never mind, I'm not gonna say anything. Piracy bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Like, I'm sure that you were just gonna talk about how bad pirates are and things like that.
Well, if you care about pirating things and you don't want to do that, you can always use Photopea. It is free and it has advertisements, but you can just use an ad blocker. Photopea is basically Photoshop for the web browser. It's a little laggier, little more bare bones, but it is basically Photoshop. So the base functionalities are there, unless they've changed things over the years, which they may very well have. I haven't used it in a bit. But that and Krita, Krita actually has more than Photoshop, I would say, because it's more of an artist's program, but it's not as good for photo editing. So Photopea is probably the go-to for that.
We are not sponsored by Photopea.
Disclaimer, this video is sponsored by Photopea.
Oh my god.
Okay, have you ever wanted to use Photoshop but not had the money to buy a license? Well, good for you, because we have a solution.
So purely from a professional standpoint, because y'all are smarter than me, what do you think? Or do you think we're gonna have to restart or no?
Like I said, I think not necessarily, but like I said, I think when we have time to go over the project, once we're all added to the GitHub and everything, then we can give that a proper look-see and like actually determine if we do need, because like for example, like you said, the actual functionality of the board is there. It's just that the like saving it and like actually assigning things isn't there. And again, I don't know if like the actual main menu is going to be there or not. So once we find that out, that'll be great. But okay, right. So you have to add us so we can all use the GitHub, or not the GitHub, but like use the Git to do that. But yeah, we can work that out another day. But okay. Set up meeting, showing how Git works, pushing, pulling, etc. Set up a timesheet, or not a timesheet, but a
me that we're called GA-perty instead of Geoperty.
Yeah, it bothers me, but I try not to think about it too hard.
It's to avoid copyrights, guys. That's why that's the way it is. Yeah.
We could always.
That's so crazy what Silas said earlier about the copyright.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say?
Why don't we just call ourselves Gepperty at that point?
Yeah, Gekperty, like Fallout. I don't know. That's also copyrighted.
Oh well.
Go big or go home, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh hey guys, is the meeting gonna be till 8?
Actually no. Like, do you guys want to finish up the official meeting and just talk from now on? If you guys want to stay on, if you guys want to like do whatever, you can do whatever.
I'm kind of financially. I mean, like I said, I kind of need to like.
No worries.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stop the recording here. For the weekend, let's try and open up the project, see what still applies from this project analysis. Did everybody manage to open it in the end?
Which one? You talking about the actual like old project file that they had?
Yeah, January 2025 project analysis. It's a Word document.
Oh, that. Yeah, the actual analysis. Yeah, I saw that easy.